Okay, so this is the very short abbreviated version of Word Workshop. Today's target word is going to be rotation. Rotation is the third transformation that we are learning. There are 3 syllables in rotation, rotation. There are also 3 morphemes for rotation. You can see down here we have rote, which means to turn and spin. We also have ate, which is a suffix, which is to cause or result. So if we just look at the word rotate, rotate has the root word turn, and ate, the suffix, which is the result of. So the result of turning or the result of spinning. ION, of course, makes it a process or an action. But the big key piece here is that that very first root word is to turn or to spin. You'll notice that there's a little bit of a spelling rule here when we have the suffix ion and it comes at the end of a word that ends with e, which is the case for rotate. Rotate plus ion. The e gets dropped off and it becomes tion instead. So just in case you're curious. Alrighty. The definition of rotate or a rotation is a type of transformation in which the figure is turned around a point or rotated around a point. Turned being that key piece here, the actual verb or action that's being done. So translation is to slide, reflection is to flip, a rotation is to turn. Okay, we see examples here. This one I think is the easiest one to see. You'll notice that our original pre-image, triangle ABC, is rotating or turning, in this case counterclockwise. It's going the opposite direction of a clock, meaning moving left, 1 quadrant or 90 degrees. You'll see right here from this point A to its image A prime, between those and the origin, it makes a right angle or a 90-degree angle. That would be the case too for C to C prime and B to B prime. Here are a few other examples of rotation. This one would be, again, going counterclockwise, so A to A prime moving left. This one here is a 180-degree turn. It's actually going to be double, so 90 times 2 would be 180. And then we have a 270-degree turn, which would be 3 rotations. So we'll go over this more in the notebook, but you have 3 different types of rotations. 90 degrees is 1 turn, 180 degrees is 2 turns, and then 270 is 3 turns. We don't cover 360, which would be a 4th turn, because that would become an entire circle. We'd be exactly where we started again. I'm not going to go over the non-examples. Here's a little bit of different context just to kind of finish us out today. You know from your planetary unit in science that planets rotate around the sun. Our moon rotates around the earth. Rotating just means we're going around. So here you'll see all of the planets are turning or rotating in a clockwise direction. We're moving right to start and going around that circle. Okay, from here, we're going to pick it back up into how to actually perform rotations, and that's going to be on page 92 in the notebook. So I'll meet you there in the second ed puzzle.